Hi, Leo. Welcome to your What Lies Ahead reading for April. Everything you need to know about this reading is in the description box below. This is intended to take into account the global situation, which I call Ronageddon, which is going on right now. Many of us are staying put, so it's taking that into consideration, but this is and intended to be a romantic love reading as well. Also, this may resonate as yours or your person's moon, rising, or Venus sign. Check the description box below for everything else you need to know about this reading. Okay, so I started talking and I forgot to press record. So here we are. Queen of Swords, that could be Libra. Six of Wands, Five of Wands, right? Ace of Swords, Queen of Cups, Hanged Man. This could be Pisces. This could be Cancerian. Star card, boobies. Aquarius. All right, so Six of Wands, Seven of Wands. Sorry, can't remember if I said that or not. Okay, so all right, let's see here. What do we got? Did you just lay down the law or cut things off? Making some decisions that are for your best interest, basically not mincing words like, look, it has to be this way. And you're feeling the better for it because you're in an advantageous position now, and um, you you're pretty focused on yourself and self-care right now, you and yours, and this is a time for a reset. And this you're kind of been liberated here. So either you two are moving on from the drama because you've had a very clarifying conversation, or you have been liberated. So which is it? What's this Six of Wands for Leo? This Six of Wands for Leo. Whatever it is, you're standing firm on how you feel about something. So we got the Star card twice. That could be Aquarius. So this is you. This is moving on, or things working out for the better. Okay, nothing wrong with that. What's this? Seven of Wands here. It's just Seven of Wands for Leo. Two of Swords. All right, maintaining your position of, like, you're not budging. Like, nope, don't even talk to me unless you have basically not I hate to say seen things my way. It's not that, but it's like, look, unless it makes sense, don't talk to me. Because you're pretty confident in your position. It makes sense. It was well thought out. It was very decisive. It has to be this way. It's come to this. So don't talk to me unless we're gonna see eye to eye on this. Otherwise, we got nothing to say to each other, and we don't have anything to say, and we don't have anything. You don't need to see me. I don't need to see you. This could also be like, okay, we'll wait till everything's died down, and I'll I'll maintain over here, you maintain over here. What's this Ace of Swords? It's this Ace of Swords. Ace of Pentacles. Wow. Star card. What's this Star card about? For Leo. What's this Star card about for Leo? The World. Don't we all? So it looks like what's going on globally is kind of enhanced this situation. So it's pretty much clarifying what, God, it just keeps coming up that we need a reset. And this is clarifying that right now is not the time for you to be together, because them showing up is going to complicate things, as it would be if you showed up there. You both need to stay where you're at and take care of you and yours. But it looks like there's going to be, when the time is right, you two are going to meet up again. What's this Queen of Cups? Okay, that's fair. It's Cancerian. Because you need to, yeah, you need to take care of yourself and yours right now. This is about you being stable at home and doing what needs to be done. And it's just the way that it is. This is just the way that it is. You're both in the same boat. You both understand that. But whether this is you laying, I don't think this is you laying down the law, though. It's like it just doesn't make sense for you two to try and get to each other right now. Let things stand. Let this pass. Let this work itself out, and then you two are going to be. Is it you two kind of being able to be together again once all of this hysteria, or this, whatever you want to call it, dies down, we get through it? Or is it you deciding you don't want to be? This is showing that you, let's see, what's this? Okay. Scorpio. This is a death card. This is Hanged Man, Pisces, and Scorpio. So, Leo, this very well could be you. It's tough to say. You'll have to gauge with your own situation. But whatever it is, the old way of interacting with this person, the old way of doing things is over. You two have either reached a new normal that is much better suited for both of you, or you're cutting ties with this person. It's the choice is going to be yours. It was very similar, I think, for Sagittarius, but the choice is going to be yours here. This, whatever's going on right now in your area, has afforded you both the time to go back to your separate corners and think about things and think about what you want. This is after you two have talked with each other. So perhaps there's no communication right now because you're both taking care of you and yours, they and theirs. But there's going to be a time where you two are going to be coming back together to discuss this, because this time apart strengthens your position. Whether that's that you feel right about this person and you feel like, yeah, we can do this, or you know what, I'm good by myself. The choice is going to be yours. But it looks like whatever you've been dealing with prior is done. Intuitively, it feels like the past is the past, and there's a chance for a new beginning here with you two. But for your situation, it could be very different. You could be like, no, I'm just going to keep going by myself. I think this was the break that we needed, and I think I'm just going to keep going and do my own thing and let go of this. But this is an end to the old ways. So whatever that's going to mean for you and your person, whether it's a new beginning for you two because all of a sudden priorities have shifted and you know it was a reset that you needed, or if this is the reset that you personally needed. What else for Leo? What else for Leo? Six of Cups. Okay. Just saying, there's that reset, there's that getting back to basics, there's that just distilling everything down to remember when and in the beginning and how this is how we used to be, and getting back to that. So whether that's by yourself or with your person after this all blows over remains to be seen. It's gonna be your choice, basically. It's going to be your choice. What else for Leo? Cheer up. Live in the moment. Not to trivialize what's going on. There are hidden blessings here, and this is a chance to reset after this sort of fell on everybody's head. This is a chance to an unprecedented opportunity to spend a lot of time with the people that you want to see, your family, things like that. There's positives in this, and I don't want to sit there and try to convince like this, but there is the opportunity here for a reset. There are hidden blessings. There's going to be a new awareness, new perspectives on what you find that makes you feel secure versus what you thought made you feel secure in the past, particularly in the area of self-reliance and being reliable for you and yours. So I don't want to make it sound like, oh, you know what, just look at it this way. And no, because everybody's got their own situation. But this is a very healing reset. I will say that. There's the unexpected blessing of being able to attend to yourself and yours for self-care and a new stable beginning. All right. What else for Leo? What else for Leo? Okay, so we've got I never get this one right. The eight of Pentacles reversed and 10 of Swords. So this is we got an end. I don't think that's reversed. I think that's right side up. I'm gonna draw my little dot again. Yeah, that's right side up. We got an ending here because things weren't working. This could also be a financial job situation, that this is not being out of work right now, that there was a sudden cutoff from working. So perhaps this really is about you being forced to stay at home, and all of a sudden those long awaited projects you wanted to get done, things miraculously take shape that you weren't expecting, because all of a sudden you have an abundance of time and perspective, and you're coming out of it with this new appreciation for what makes you feel secure and what matters to you. This is saying that certain things have been suspended and your attention is directed elsewhere to work on other things. Because what you've been doing, whatever you were doing, whatever you were working on, whatever your day-to-day was before, has abruptly stopped. And we've got a chance for a new beginning, and this very well could be someone coming in to offer new stability, and it affords you self-care, being able to focus on you and yours right now. We got 2 queens and 2 aces. So this is someone showing up to sort of mitigate or mediate you getting what you need. A new way of you getting what you need. Wise counsel, particularly focused on self-care. I got the Emperor here, which is safety and security assured, and a new way of doing things. Out with the old, in with the new. So, wow, major changes afoot. Your person, this could be you and your person kind of, once the dust clears, you have another talk, and we've got you two moving forward. That's intuitively, that's the way it feels. It feels like this is a reset for you two. It doesn't feel like the ending, but some of you are already throwing things at the screen, so okay. I hope this was helpful, Leo. Keep your head up. Hope to see you in the next reading. Love and support to you. We're going to get through this. You take care.